money habits keeping you poor. So, if you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, stressing over money, and feeling like you can never get ahead, listen up, ladies. The truth is, some of the habits we have right now are keeping us broke. But the good news is we can change them. And today I'm breaking down 9 of the biggest money mistakes women make and what we need to do instead to start building real wealth. And number 9 is, I don't know, controversial. You know what? You might not agree with me, but it is correct. So let's get to it. Hi, I'm Eva, and I'm the founder of Fierce Rich Money. After 2 years of unemployment, I found myself back in debt, but this isn't my first time, and I know exactly how to get out of debt. I paid it off before using my plan, and I'm doing it again. This channel is all about everyday personal finance, real practical strategies to get out of debt and to build financial security. No extreme or unrealistic methods, no shaming, just down to earth advice that works. And if that's what you need, then if you can please like, share, and subscribe so we can get this message out to more people and help them break free from debt and take control of their money. All right, number 1, pay yourself first. This one is one of the biggest game changers. So many budget for bills and groceries and everything else, but we don't budget for ourselves. We then hope that there's something left over for ourselves, and that's backwards. We need to make savings and investments our first priority, even if it's just a few bucks at a time in the beginning. Set up automatic transfers into your savings accounts, into your investment accounts, so that it happens before you even spend it, before you even know it's there. And this will help you build a financial safety net. Look, we're not even going to talk about compounding in this video. So we'll do that in another video. As women, we put everyone before us, and you know what? It's okay to make ourselves a priority too. And I learned this lesson late in life. So, put yourself first. Your future really does depend on it. Number 2. So there's the argument in the finance community. Is there such a thing as good debt and bad debt? So some say it's all bad debt. Those same people live in areas where you can buy a modest home with cash. I do not live in that area. So for those in my area, a mortgage is good debt. However, it can be not so good debt if you become house poor or, economic things happen and you become underwater with your mortgage. Student loans. That's another issue. Not every child has parents who can afford to send them to college. And that's a debt that really needs to be looked at for each child, each family. Some kids will graduate with student debt, and you know what? That's okay. Just remember, we're a judgment-free zone. We are not going to leave comments about student loans, all right? There is bad debt, credit cards, payday loans, financing things you can't afford just because you want them. All right, in this case, let's stop normalizing debt as a part of life for those kinds of debt. If you rely on credit, you'll stay broke. For a while, I had no choice but to rely on credit cards. And it happens, and I'm not going to beat myself up for it. I have trolls on YouTube who can do that for me. But things happen, and sometimes you have no choice. So that's it. 3, build an emergency fund. Life happens. Like a German car's passenger side headlight needs replacing, medical bills, job loss. If you don't have an emergency fund, you're one expense away from financial disaster. Look, $1,000 is the minimum, and you need to work to 3 to 6 months of expenses. And, you know, you still might end up in debt because you're out of work for 2 years. So, you do what you have to do. Number 4, know your numbers. Do you know exactly how much money you make every month and how much you actually spend? All right. Listen, wealthy women know their numbers. They track what's coming in and what's going out. So start checking your bank account, your bank apps, because it's right there on your phone. Create a budget and stay on top of your finances. Number 5, stop spending mindlessly. We work hard for our money. Let's not waste it on things that don't add value to our lives. Look, impulse buys, emotional spending, lifestyle creep, that'll keep you broke. And look, I get it. The impulse spending, that is like a big issue for me. Before you buy, ask yourself, do I really need this? Will this bring me closer to my financial goals? Does it add value to my life? Look, I love candles. I no longer buy as many, but I still buy them because they add value to my life. I have flameless ones. I have, the types you burn. I use them and I love them. So I've also learned to include relationships in the adding value to my life. So if the person is not adding value to my life and I'm not adding value to theirs, then, because relationships are a two-way street, then I just can't anymore and I'm done. So definitely something to think about. Number 6, save, save, save. Saving money isn't just about cutting expenses. It's about keeping more of what you earn. Set goals, automate as much as possible. And remember, you can start small. Like even if it's just like $5 into a savings account, like you can start small and it does add up. Number 7, one way you can save is by understanding your taxes. Taxes are not something you deal with once a year. If you don't understand them, there's a good chance you're overpaying. Look at classes at like those adult schools where they offer like they offer 1 or 2 classes on a subject. Like your YMCA, Jewish Center may have these kinds of classes. Community college near me does a lot of those adult classes, like everything from taxes to cake decorating. So definitely check out any tax classes, because it is important to know what's going on, and this way you keep more of your money. Number 8, invest now. Stop waiting. Savings alone won't make you rich. If you're not investing, you are losing money to inflation. Women are less likely to invest than men. Women of color are even less likely to invest. And that must change now. There are free and low-cost apps. There are, again, classes at those adult continuation schools. Learn to invest now. All right, so here's number 9, and this is the one that, the trolls might come out and people might disagree with, but I'm right. No one is coming to save you. You need to take control of your money now. The biggest mindset shift women need to make is to stop waiting for someone else to take care of your money. Life isn't a Disney movie. There is no prince, no husband, no government program that's going to magically fix your finances with a magic wand. It would be great. I would love that. Not going to happen. You have to care about your money. You have to take control. No more waiting. No more excuses. You are your financial hope. All right? You are. We have a choice to make. Do we stay broke or do we get on a solid financial footing? And I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I think we know what the right choice is. So start making just one change today. just one, and go from there. And you'll see one will lead to another. All right. So let me know in the comments which is the one you're going to start. Thank you for staying until the end, and I hope you got value from this.